G'day everyone, Granitor here once again with the rest of us tournament. And after Bobby beat me, he had to play Wolf Yawningfirefly, who's a good player. And Bobby has brought Epirus today, and Yawningfirefly has brought Macedon. So we'll see how this goes. So Bobby has the Illyrian levies, agrarian axemen, and the hoplites behind them. And in his middle line he's got the archers, mercenary roadiers and slingers, and some normal slingers there. Now the archers have an upgrade on them. Then behind them he's got the mercenary Samnite warriors, so he's got 3 of them. Then he's got the Thessalian cav in the middle. Shot 4 of them, and mercenary Italian swords to back them up. And then his general is the Hellenic Royal Cav, and on the right flank Illyrian levies, agrarian axemen, and the hoplites again. And then for Yawningfirefly, we've got the Thessalian Cav on the left flank, TRU spears, and his middle line looks to be the thorax swords. His general's a shield bearer, levy pikeman, Rhodesian slinger, 2 of them so far. Got a bit more to appear yet. Another archer out the back there, other side actually, so that's interesting. Sarissa cav, he's got some more pikes in the middle there. Sarissa cav, thorax swords, 2 more Thessalians, and the TRU spear. He's got the TRU on the left flank too, so yep. Interesting kind of build. He's got some good cav, but so has Bobby, so be interesting to see how this pans out. So I'll give it a little fast forward and let him get underway here. So yes, another thorax sword pops up there, so he's got the 2 thorax on the right, 2 thorax on the left, and the pike middle with the mercenary Rhodesian slingers, which are going to be a handful for Bobby. Seems that he's just got the lighter skirmish there in the middle. So yes, that's the shield bearer general. He's got rally and raise the banner is his gen skills. Bobby's got the battle rhythm and second wind for his general, so very interesting. His TRU spears on the flank will play a vital role, I think, here in helping out the cav engagement and getting rid of the hoplites and the agrarian axemen there. His agrarian axemen are a pretty good unit overall. If they can get some good shots off, in the flank especially, they can do immense amount of damage. And then they're good for rear charges once they've expended all their ammunition. So Yawningfirefly coming in here, gets a great charge off onto the Illyrian levies, which will wreck them. Then straight through into the Thessalian cav, so got his charges off well there. And he's just sitting back his Thurios, letting them get some good shots on as well. So it's all happening on the left flank here so far. Getting the Thessalian around the flank. Yawningfirefly straight into the Thessalians of Bobby, who didn't get a charge by the looks of it there. So yeah, the Thessalians from both sides in the first engagement have broken. The levies have broken with 7 kills, and the thorax swords coming in there now to take care of the hoplites. So the shield bearers up against the mercenary Samnite warriors. The shield bearers should tank that out. Mercenary Italian swordsman coming in against the thorax. That'll go in the way of the thorax. The Thessalians getting through there, going straight into the agrarian axemen. They didn't want them shooting them, so these TRU spears doing a great job of nullifying the cav. He's changed his target just to get rid of this cav, so it doesn't come around the back. He wants to get rid of all the cav so he can use these Rhodesian slingers to their maximum potential. Hellenic Royal Cav coming in to nullify the rest of this Thessalian there. Greerian Axeman losing a few men but getting a few kills as well. Thessalians just sitting here in support. They could really come up through the middle here and start threatening the Rhodesian slingers, which is what Bobi should do. Is should be bringing these Thessalians up now straight through this gap here. It's a yawning gap, no cav to support it, and at least pushing back the Rhodesian slingers. He sees it now and he goes for it. So the cavs engaged on the right here. Thessalians against Thessalians, backed up by the Illyrian levies, who are getting a few kills. The Greerian Axemen doing a good job here, but they're getting hit by the archers. So Bobi decides to bring in his cav, which does a good job. It actually smashed down the pikeman there, so that was interesting. Pikemen copped a flogging and Thessalians didn't lose any. 57 kills already, so that was a good job by Bobi. But it's not looking good for him on the left flank over here. The Thorax have tagged out over the Italian swordsman. Greerian Axemen are getting a few kills, but not as many as he'd like, I'd say. TRU spears getting attacked by the Hellenic Royal Cav. Yeah, hoplites and hoplite wall against the Thorax swordsman, they'll last a little while. The Greerian Axemen look like they're out of ammo at this stage. Oh no, they got their backs turned, which is weird. And the Italian Illyrian levies not doing much over here. They're getting a few kills, but getting a bit throttled by the rest of the troops there. The TRU spears and the Thessalian Cav doing the damage there. So Bobi's sitting back with his main line and waiting for the flanks to be over and done with. So the general end up getting rid of a TRU spear or something out there by the looks of it. Not sure what he done. Coming in with the Thessalians, trying to get a good charge on the Thorax to the depleted. The Hellenic Royal Cav coming around the back here. Hoplites going down, not many kills. They got a bit rear charge there, so. And these Greerian Axemen are doing a bit more damage to the Thorax as much as possible. So the Hellenic Royal Cav coming in now, getting a great charge on the TRUs. They're going into square formation, so they lose a few, but still, once they're in square formation, they won't be losing any more troops there. So these slingers have done well. These ones are off the field. He really needs to get rid of these Rhodesian slingers here. They're getting a lot of kills on valuable targets. The general coming out the back with only 25 left in the unit. He's still got his general into the unit, so he's not lost his general yet. These are Samnites coming in for a weird attack on a weird angle. So now the TRU spear are locked up. He's coming in for another charge on his general. With his general, sorry. There's only 38 left in the unit. That will damage him and probably get him off the field more than likely. So these Thorax getting attacked by the mercenary Italian swords. They should go down pretty soon. These Samnites are getting attacked by the Thorax. So Bobi doing a good job, but he really needs to nullify this skirmish. Particularly at this stage in the battle, when all these troops are locked up. And he's only got the 2 cav here, so he decides to get into them now. This Thessalian's going to stop the Rhodesians from firing and get into them quite nicely. But the general's now getting targeted by 2, and he will go down, unfortunately. He's still in the unit, so the general hasn't gone. Now I think the general's been killed. No, the general's still there, so he hadn't been killed. He's retreating at the moment, so good game by Bobi, Yawningfirefly. It's far from over yet. But this general shield bearer having 71 in the unit's pretty good. And also the Rhodesian slingers still on the field, which is never going to be fun in late game facing some Rhodesian slingers. Their firepower, once combined, is enough to wreck any unit. Plus he's still got the archers here, which have done a great job, 88 kills, so they've done a fantastic job. The Green Axemen, 80 kills, they've done very well here too. Mercenary Italian Swords, 74 kills, done excellent. The General Shield Bearer, 195, has played his role very well in this battle. So the Slingers were out with 48 men left. And then you see the Green Axemen pulling back here, and the Archers getting a few kills on the Thorax. Then these Archers and Mercenary Rhodesian Slingers combine to get rid of the rest of Bobi's troops over here. The Green Axemen might get into them, but they're not going to do too much damage at this stage. 111 kills for these normal archers, which has been fantastic. And then Bobi decides to go for them so they can't get any more shots off. Very close game. Bobi's still in with a chance if he beats his TRU spear quickly, but no, there's a very slim chance actually. But he played very well. Close game. Shield Bearers 232 kills, have done excellent in this battle. These Thorax has done well, and the TRU spears 154 kills, have done excellent. Samnite Warriors, they're under pressure now. I doubt they'll do much more. And now they're getting shot by the Mercenary Rhodesian Slinger and the Archers. That'll be the end of them, I'd say. They're still fighting. Now they're routed. So good game, Bobi, and good game to Yawningfirefly. Very fun game to watch. He's both played very well in this game. And you can see from Bobi's kills, his Cav and his Agrarian Axemen actually played their part really well in this battle. The Rhodesian Slinger was much of a match for 3 of them and 2 archers. And the Cav done okay here. The Levy Pikemen going down with 1 kill each, but it was the TRU spears and the Thorax swordsman that done well for Yawningfirefly. Bobi's troops did perform quite well. These Mercenary Italian Swords, they done well. The hoplites let him down a little bit, but it was all about the Cav getting good engagements there. This one got a bit hurt, so did that one. But the rest doing okay. 258 for that one, excellent. And the Illyrian Levies, this one getting 10 kills, this one getting 39, not too bad at all. Yeah, so good game to Yawningfirefly, and I hope he does well in the rest of the tournament. And the rest of us tournament. So, and Bobi's now knocked out because he lost the second game as well, but the replay was corrupt, so I won't bring you that replay. But yes, Yawningfirefly does continue on. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll have another replay for you. Yawningfirefly's next game that he sent me in this same tournament, so we'll post that next and see how he went. Talk to you soon again. And then for Yawningfirefly, we've got the Thessalian Cav on the left flank, TRU spears, and his middle line looks to be the Thorax swords. His general's a shield bearer, Levy pikemen, Rhodesian slinger, 3 of them. Then he's got the Thessalian Cav in the middle. Shot 4 of them. And mercenary Italian swords to back them up. And then his general is the Hellenic Royal Cav. And on the right flank, Illyrian levies, Agrarian axemen, and the hoplites, Yawningfirefly, who's a good player. And Bobi has brought Epirus today, and Yawningfirefly has brought Macedon. So we'll see how this goes. So Bobi has the Illyrian levies. G'day everyone, Granitor here once again with the rest of us tournament. And after Bobi beat me, he had to play Wolf, Agrarian axemen, and the hoplites behind them. And in his middle line, he's got the archers, mercenary roadiers and slingers, and some normal slingers there. Now the archers have an upgrade on them. Then behind him, he's got the mercenary Samnite warriors. So he's got